is the last two. Is the
Smart.
Stafford. The
You
Stafford.
live by
live
The
stream?
Rams.
Yeah, we live, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, we ain't start recording yet, but we live.
We live
Yeah.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
Live
Yes,
from
sir.
the 504. It's Mr. Crazy Flow.
Welcome in,
Michael
live
Bunch in the
streamers.
road.
Let me clean up my shirts. This is the last time you're gonna see mine for that.
Y'all can start
Wait,
sending them out.
That shit was a little too big.
You hear me?
Okay, man, I'm finishing it out. You posted it.
Let me
Didn't
send
you?
it out.
You ain't posted it.
I ain't posted it. Remember, you go to Twitch thing? Hold up. Here I come, man.
Yes, post the link.
With the Twitch? You trying to send the Twitch out?
Yeah, I'm about to send them out.
Post it in here and then I'll post it on Twitter.
Yeah, that's all I need. Yeah, and live from the 500 in flow. It's Mr. Crazy Flow jumping like a bunch in no road. Even
Yeah.
if it ain't sunny, I glow. If it ain't about money, I go nowhere. I'm
Nowhere.
nailed to the flow. Yeah,
Hey, Charlotte, not bad.
they was like on a 10-game losing streak.
They in the playoffs, right?
7 seed
Not
right now.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
East
the
must
7
be
seed,
ass. East must be ass.
LaMelo,
All my life,
doing his
LaMelo.
thing.
Speaking of LaMelo, we're gonna talk about how the Atlanta Hawks ass again.
Right. On my
Atlanta
life.
Hawks. Trey
There was
Young
some
balling,
flukes
I know
last year.
for sure.
I
I know
told
Trey
you about
Young.
him and them empty calories. You know,
What Trey Young averaging? Like 30 and 10?
probably.
It's hot in
15
the
wins.
hell.
I know.
You hot
I'd
too?
be hot too.
I know. Your team got eliminated too, brother.
I didn't expect my team to win though, bro.
He
What's the
picked
difference
against his
between-
team. You did pick against his team.
So I knew you was gonna try that. I knew you was
Did
gonna
you
try that.
not think the Eagles had a chance?
Not a slim chance, bro. It's the
Nigga,
greatest.
you
I
know
don't
the
believe
momentum,
you.
no?
Okay, what do you
Oh,
feel
rooting
like
for him.
moving forward with the how you feel moving forward though for next season for Philly? Now
Oh,
that the
I
season
feel
over with.
No, that's exactly. I'm shit. The future's bright, baby. I got plenty to say about you. Trust
What
me.
you think about you heard about Deshaun with y'all too, huh?
In that division? Oh, I hope.
No, not that. But
Deshaun Watson.
that's why the GM had to say Jalen's our guy. Because
He came out and said Jaden and I got it.
I know, but they trying to
see,
say
that's why they said it.
Deshaun is linked to y'all too.
Okay, well, hey, come on, D. White. Yeah, come on.
You'll
say this-
take him.
this-
You'll take him over Jalen. Quick.
I'm no fool. I take Russ.
Hell
I take
yeah.
anybody. I'm no fool. If we can
You
elevate,
can't.
Hey,
if
when y'all ready?
upgrade. I'm ready. We waiting on you, baby. Well, you gave the link?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already posted on Twitter.
Okay.
This nigga.
Hold on, let me. No, my bad. My shit
Talking
didn't come to
ass.
talking.
He posted
ass.
in
Yeah, that's
2
me.
groups.
I posted in a lot of groups.
Oh no.
Celtics suck this year. Come on, Melo. Pop their ass, Melo. Let's go, Melo. I don't hit a 3 in the corner and start celebrating on these hoes. I can't believe niggas thought he wasn't going to be good. That shit's so stupid.
I don't know, man. Lakers
He's
starting
6'7".
I picked the Lakers to go to the finals. It's starting to
No.
no.
Nah, big man. Lakers might not make the playoffs, bro. Don't let the Lakers bring you down. Stop thinking about them.
And it's all
I just know.
Anthony
I
Davis
just
fault.
know. I know
Exactly.
LeBron. I know LeBron
Oh,
in the
he's-
playoffs
LeBron
is
going off.
different. That's what I'm
Look,
saying. Like that's why you can't
LeBron is
count them out.
37 years old. LeBron James is 37 years old. He's a top 5 player in the league. He's not the best player in the league. He does not impact winning like he used to. He can't do it no more.
All
You
facts,
have to
all
wait.
facts.
You have
can't
to
do what they
wait
need.
till. You have to wait till playoff time to say that.
LeBron
No,
is the
they're
Lakers'
not-
record
nah,
is hovering around 500, bro. You
Yeah,
think
they
LeBron
do.
want to play in the playing game? If he can control it,
I
they've
think
He's done this coasting stuff to the playoffs before, but they've always been the top 2, 3, 4. Worst case scenario in that last league, Cleveland, they was a 4 seed. That was the
And he
worst.
ain't coasting right now. He leading the
They,
league in scoring. He ain't
he
coasting.
is trying, and he
He is
is playing
hooping.
how minutes, and they need him
Yeah.
to. But I do like that they put him on. They put him in at center. But I don't like that Frank Vogel is on. Man, we got.
That's so annoying. That shit made me so mad.
That
Frank
shit
Vogel
is
on the hot
so-
seat.
and
It sucks.
Russ. Oh my!
That dunk.
He ass.
No, that
Yeah.
dunk
Already?
was
Yeah,
tough,
well,
but
yeah, come on, let's go.
He is.
let me welcome to the Three Thumbs Down podcast. Let me put these on because this is the last time y'all can see my eyes for the rest of the show before we get active. I hope y'all enjoyed it, but we got a great show for you today. We ain't got much to talk about. We just gonna go over the games that was played, and we're gonna break down these games that need to be played in the division round of the playoffs. Man, it was some great football, mostly blowout weekend, but we got some fly stuff, and I know y'all wondering what's going on with my drip. I got the three. Maybe it's too much to talk about, man. But I got a lot to celebrate here, man. We got a lot to celebrate here, man. The Cowboys, the Eagles. We're gonna break all that down for you. I'm gonna tell y'all everything that I got to celebrate. But it's only right that we get into the joke, man. And this one is for my boy Jamal, man. Jamal, man. So crazy story, man. It was his little boy, right? And his parents, they was finna get a divorce. So of course they went to court to see who was gonna get custody of the little boy. But the little boy stand up in the court.
Yeah, because the Cowboys didn't beat anybody. Ha ha ha.
And he say, I don't want to go. He said, I don't want to go with my mama because she beats me. And he said, well, what about your dad? He said, I can't go.
The Cowboys never beat anybody.
And then he was like, hey, well, what about your auntie? He's like, man, I can't go with my auntie because she beat me too. They was like, man, the only thing that we can do is give you to your grandparents, little boy. And they was like, man, the little boy said, Jamal, he said, it's a family thing. Everybody beat me. And so the little boy was like, shit, let me just go be with the Dallas Cowboys. They don't beat nobody.
As soon as he started the joke, I already knew what it was, bro. That was sad.
Predictable. That was cool.
Hey, that's the best joke of the show.
Hey, Jamal, you got your glass, brother? Can we get a cheers before we get active? Yeah, cheers, brother. Cheers, brother. Now let's get into the show. We're gonna start with
tonight. We're gonna get an anonymous tip.
I got my beer here. I got my water here. And then guess what else I got, Novi? I got the backup too, man. We it's a celebration, man. But we got so much to celebrate. But we're gonna start this thing off with the first game, Cincinnati and the Raiders game. Jamal pretty much picked this game. I predict this score right. I said 23-17. It was 26-19 in favor of the Cincinnati Bengals. But we're gonna break this down. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Three Thumbs Down family. I did not watch this game, so I don't really have much to take away from it. But one thing that I will say is I think Joe Burrow is tear jumping right before our eyes. I think that the Cincinnati Bengals is one of the hottest teams in the AFC, in the NFL period. So, but stay tuned to what I'm going to say about them when we get into the predictions of them and the Titans. But yeah, man, I'm rolling. I'm gonna roll with the Cincinnati Bengals on that one. But and again, we're going to break down the awards later on in a podcast in the future. And let's just say, I think Aaron Rodgers will win it, but it's somebody that I think deserves it, and he played for the Cincinnati Bengals. But I'll save that for then. But like I said, man, what do we really expect from the Raiders? I think that they didn't run the ball very. I mean, they middle of the road running the team, mediocre defense. They were just a Derek Carr led. He took them as far as Derek Carr, as Derek Carr took them. So I mean, I predicted a couple weeks ago that I think Derek Carr gets up out of there and they send him to Carolina. I think that's just my, just what I think should happen and will happen. Just some foreseeing type stuff. Not that I got any inside sources, but I do, but I don't. We leave it at that. But the Raiders was probably the worst team in the playoffs, so it wasn't really nothing much.
What?
No, what's called
Steelers?
The Steelers defense.
Yeah,
you think I think the Steelers. I think
Big Ben led Steelers.
I think Big.
Hey, did the Eagles beat the Raiders?
We lost to them.
Okay, now I'm just saying.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying.
You think the Eagles was the worst team in the playoffs?
No,
I think the Patriots. Were the worst. It could be the Patriots or the Steelers.
No, not the Patriots. The Patriots beat teams.
But what do
they beat the team they lost to?
What do the Raiders do? Like, what do they do? Like, they don't play good defense. Their offense not that good. It's Derek Carr. At least the Steelers got a top 15 defense. They got the freaking sack leader. They got crazy. They got crazy. They didn't have a shot because of the opponent that they played. But I bet if they could beat the Raiders.
You're probably right. I don't
I
know
think they
though,
could
but
be,
I just
and that's what I said. I think the Raiders had no chance to beat nobody, even though they was in that game. And debatable to what you say about the inverted whistle. I think that they still had no chance to beat nobody. So that's just my opinion on that. So they're the worst team to me. But from there, we'll get your opinion on that on that game, Jamal. Cincinnati and the Raiders.
I was just as much as you say they go for Derek Carr goes. I think Derek Carr was the reason they lost. He fucked the game off a lot. And, like the defense was doing a lot of good things. The Raiders defense was holding the fucking Cincinnati Bengals, the high-flying offense, after every little turnover, every little punt, every little bad possession that the Raiders offense was having early in the game, the defense was holding these niggas to field goals over and over again. They gave them a touchdown on the first drive, and then after that, they just kept holding the field goals, and that was in bad situations, too. Like, the Raiders were getting the ball on, like, the 40, and the 30, and the 50, and they're still holding the field goals. So Derek Carr did his thing towards the end of the game, but I just think he put him in a little bit too much of a hole earlier in the game. And then at the end of the game to throw that bogus ass pick, like the fuck was you even doing, man?
Was it 4 down? That pick?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, it was 4 down. They're playing for the what you call it, the win, man. I mean, they're trying to get what they can right now.
My question was did you see anybody else open? Like, what was he gonna do with it?
He threw it right to a linebacker though. In double coverage. You don't it's not somebody else is more open than that.
He ain't gonna have to worry about guys getting open next year because he's gonna have DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. He's gonna have all them guys. So he gonna have all them guys.
But the Raiders disappointed me. I was the only one who picked them. I actually thought they had a really good chance because of Max Crosby and the defense. That the defense actually played as well as I thought they could, given the circumstances, especially with the offense was playing. But
rush the pass, they do that work. They do that well. They got two.
Yes, they rush the ball very well.
They got two defensive ends.
Joe Burrow is that dude. He proving it week after week. He going out and balling, winning the games he's supposed to win. This game wasn't super impressive by him in general, but I mean it's his first playoff game. We've seen how that can go watching fucking Kyler. So this is way better than that. So shout out to Joe Burrow.
Big man, Cincinnati and Raiders. Talk to the people.
I pretty much I figured Cincinnati win. Just Joe, like Jamal said, Joe, he hot. He's on a hot streak. He's playing well. He's playing with confidence. He has weapons. I love his weapons, running back core, receiving core. They got the Titans. That's gonna be a tough one. But they look good in the first playoff game versus the Raiders. I don't know. I like Joe. He tough. He former Heisman winner. I like him in the playoffs. I like him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Joe Shiesty, as they call him. Big No. Mm-hmm. As you sip your angry orchard with your Amari Cooper jersey on. Talk to me about Cincinnati and the Raiders, brother.
That was a good game. Like Tyler Boyd was playing well. And like he really down the stretch, Joe Burrow really leaned on what's his buddy name? Can I think it
Jamar Chase?
Jamar Chase. Down the stretch, he really leaned on him. They couldn't stop him. They went like one whole drive that was going to him. But it was, I mean, he had a good game, but it wasn't as going to be a blowout as I thought it would be at the end and kind of got out of hand. But like the defense, Raiders defense is kind of playing pretty well. Crosby was getting sacks. I think he had multiple sacks, but he was like getting pressure at least. It was a good game, but I don't think they can play like that against Tennessee next week.
Not they want to win.
What is Tennessee defense like?
They cold.
They number 2 in the lead in rushing, so ain't none of that running shit. But they got Christian Fulton and Janoris Jenkins. So if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm coming with that same game plan that I had against Kansas City.
I'm talking about Derrick Henry being back. Janoris Jenkins, he got to guard one of them young fellas.
Oh yeah, they're gonna probably put him.
Yeah, but the Titans defense ain't no joke. They've been really good all year.
But they're gonna have to score because they probably gonna pound this ball, hold this ball.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee with Derrick Henry.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
the problem with that is even if Derrick Henry don't play, they got a little Tech City.
He's playing.
He been running the hell out of the ball.
Yeah, deforming.
So I mean, the Titans gonna run it, and you just gotta hope.
Y'all think they got an answer for Jamar Chase in the secondary?
Nobody has an answer for Jamar Chase. He's one of them receivers
because they have multiple receivers.
They have multiple receivers. They have multiple receivers.
That's what make him more deadly because you can't.
That's what make Jamar Chase.
Because T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, they can get loose.
Just like the Bucs receivers when they was healthy.
And if you sit there with two, Huzma, however you say his name, he's been playing good. But if you sit back there with two safeties, then you got to worry about Joe Mixon. Little Joe Mixon.
Backfield.
So you can't.
Your best bet is to probably just. Yeah, or hoping that nigga.
They can do that. They can do that.
Jamar Chase will drop that motherfucker, but that's your only chance to get some stopping him.
Come on, man.
He's not bad.
He had one drop in the first quarter, bro, against the Raiders.
No. I'm just saying in general, he had a lot of drops this year. I'm just saying that's your only chance. Like, if you want to talk about stopping him, that's how you stop him. But you're not stopping him.
Yes, sir. I agree. Let's move right along to part of the blowout weekend. We'll get to another competitive game because there's only one other one. Patriots, Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen went up. Well, it was a home game for him. Belichick and them, they came into town, and this was one that I said that I could see going anyway, but I definitely picked the Bills. They are still my Super Bowl favorites out of AFC. They played great. I think they scored on their first 7-8 possessions. The scary thing about that game is the Buffalo Bills can be very hot and cold, and they didn't need to be that hot to beat the Patriots, obviously. But that defense played good. Buffalo. Now, if you can't run the ball on Buffalo, they're a pretty good defense because that's where they're vulnerable at. Their secondary is pretty legit passing wise. So, my boy Mac Jones, he didn't play terrible. It wasn't a good game necessarily, but it wasn't his best. They needed his best, but like I said, if the offense, the strength of the Patriots wasn't Mac Jones. So the strength of the Patriots was their running game and their defense. And the Buffalo Bills, they shut their run game down and they scored their very first 8 possessions or something like that. So it was really it was nothing that Mac Jones was going to be able to do because he had to go out there and win, and that's nothing that I think that's a lot to ask for a rookie quarterback, and I don't think he's there yet. So yeah, that game pretty much was a butt whooping. They played at Kansas City, so that'll be a good one to talk about later on in the show. But Jamal, what's your takeaway on the Buffalo Bills and the Patriots?
This game went exactly how I said it would.
Yes, you did. Let me see. I'm gonna give you your exact prediction, bro. I'm gonna give your flowers. Let me give your flowers real quick because you predicted the hell out of this game. Jamal, you picked 45-14. The final score was 47-17. You predicted the hell out of that game.
That's crazy.
You predicted the hell out of that game.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I just like the Patriots was only beating bad teams all year, but he got distracted because in the midst of that, they went on a 7-game win streak, and in that win streak, they beat the Chargers, who everybody thought, and the Chargers were a good team, but they beat the Chargers, who everybody thought was a great team. But the Titans was in a slump when that happened because they had just
and they beat the Bills.
But you got the weather game. It was a reason why the Patriots was winning these games. That's all.
Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
Okay, I let you talk. Did I do this to you?
Go ahead. No, you're right. Okay. Go ahead, bro. The
reason they beat the Chargers was because Bill Belichick versus a young coach and a young quarterback. No chance. The Chargers had no chance of beating them, even though the game was close. The reason they beat the Titans was because the Titans had recently lost Derrick Henry and didn't know what to do without him. The Titans was on like a 3-game losing streak when they beat them, or they was part of that. And then the reason they beat the Bills is we all know. The next 2 times they played, the Bills whooped their ass. I'm not saying the Patriots are fraud.
They didn't even punt.
Yeah, I'm not saying the
games,
Patriots are frauds or nothing. The Patriots were a good team. They just got caught on one of them bad Josh Allen days, man. This is probably the worst day to play Josh Allen because the nigga, it's impossible. You know, like the Chiefs won't. If the Bills play like that, the Chiefs won't beat them. Nobody will beat them. Them niggas. I don't think he'll play like that again because that's amazing, and that's too good. But man, that's just the highest high of Josh Allen right there. And the Patriots don't have a player who can stop him or match him, and the offense isn't potent enough to even remotely come close to that. So I just felt bad for Bill, and I felt bad for Mac because when the game was close, he was 7-0 and he threw that pick. I mean, it was a great defensive play, but there's nothing you can do when they pick the ball off like that. And then the shit just started rolling after that. And once they get up 21-0, it's a wrap, man.
Yeah. When Josh Allen, like I'm happy you said that about Josh Allen when he's hot like that, he can beat anybody. So yeah, I definitely agree with that because they are the scariest team, the best team in the NFL. I think nobody can beat them, like you said, with that. But just going back to the last topic, I forgot about this. Me and Vicente, shout out to Vicente. We had a bet going to this about Joe Burrow. He saw the Joe Burrow breakout, so I'm gonna give him his credit on that. He said that Joe Burrow would have a better season than Lamar Jackson. I took that bet quick, fast, and in a hurry, and I had to pay him money. So shout out to you, Vicente, because you definitely saw that Joe Burrow breakout. But from there, Big No, talk to me about the Patriots and the Bills game.
It was a blowout. They got their ass kicked. The Bills players are saying it was an end of era. I don't believe that still, even though that they lost. I mean, they still made playoffs. But it was definitely a statement game, and they meant to do that. They meant to blow their ass out like that. It wasn't no accident.
For sure.
Yeah. I like it meant something, especially because there was a hot team and they lost to the Patriots that game, that little weather game. I know that pissed them off. And
especially at the interview.
I know that game pissed them off because it's like that they didn't do anything like hard to beat them, and they got beat like that by just running the ball. And I would be pissed off too. But that game that came out, and that was the second time in a row they beat them because I remember the weather game was the first game, I believe.
Yes, sir. You are correct.
Yeah. So
but Buffalo's running that ball too, man. I don't know, man. Look out for Buffalo.
Yeah, and they've been running the ball. You just don't see it. It'd be like those.
They run the ball. They've been running the ball with Josh Allen, but they running the ball with.
They've been running with the running backs.
Yeah, they're running it with the running backs. They running.
It's like they got like the long handoff kind of offense with the running backs. Like they don't run the ball, but they give the running backs a lot of play.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they'll do like those little screens, little shovel passes to them. I mean, it's not a run, but it's like
an extension of the run.
It's just a run game. But I can't wait till next week.
I love it. I like that you said that, Novian, because we'll get into the predictions later, but a lot of my picks going to be based off your picks. So it's kind of I'm kind of weaseling under your wing this way to guide me to dominance this week. But big man, talk to me about the Patriots and the Bills game.
The Bills, I'm not really surprised. I knew the Bills was gonna go in there and beat the Patriots.
Did you pick them?
Yeah, I picked the Bills. The Bills been scoring. They've been scoring 40, 34 all year. So I mean, you look up, you go look down. They resume. They've been scoring that all year. So I mean, I like them. Bills do what they had to do. Josh Allen tough. I said that last year. Josh Allen tough. Him and Diggs, when they get going, he tough. Yes, I like him.
Yes, sir. With little knocks, but we're gonna let's skip the Eagles game real quick. Nothing Nothing like that. Nothing like
nigga,
that. We just gonna get this. Let's just get this Pittsburgh and Kansas City game out the way because it's not gonna take long at all. We ain't got nothing. We didn't even waste our time.
Oh yeah.
We didn't even waste our time in predicting this because we knew exactly what was gonna happen.
I got a lot to say.
I'll just go ahead.
I'll
go ahead.
Why?
I'll go ahead and get this out the way. Kansas City looked damn good. Looks like they found their running back. It looked like they were saving this guy for the playoffs. Jared McKinnon, he looked great. He looked fresh. Patrick Mahomes looked good. They started off a little slow, a little sluggish, and Jamal was looking for me to talk crap, but I knew it.
I was looking for you. I want to know.
At the end of the day, we all knew what happened, and I told y'all, man, I'm trying to go undefeated in these playoffs, man, and I survived Wildcard week.
We're gonna see. This the week I bounce back.
I'm trying to go undefeated, man, and Kansas City, they got it clicking and they got it pulled off. Early in the season, I don't know if y'all remember, but I said, man, Pat, I loved it because it was one game I cannot remember who you guys were playing, but they gave Tyreek Hill had 12 targets and Kelsey had 14 targets, and I was like, I love that. Stop throwing it to Pringle. I'm tired of watching Pringle drop the ball. I'm tired of watching Robinson stroll out there, and I'm sick of these bubble screens to Nico Hardman. But those guys play good, and those guys are definitely scaring me. Pringle is a playmaker now. He is playing some real good football, and he picked the right time to turn up. That defense, man, that defense looking real good, man. I don't have no bad things to say that. I'm going to keep Pat. I'm going to keep Pat with my Kansas City. I think they lose next week. Just a little preview for what, but this game they were absolutely flawless. I don't have anything bad to say. Big man, talk to me about Kansas City in the Pittsburgh.
No, we all know, man. Pat in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I rock with them. They look good.
Yeah.
That's what I expect. Same thing like with the Bills. It's kind of like what I expect. It's expected. So yeah, we see next round.
Yes, sir. Big No, talk to me about the Kansas City.
None of this was a surprise. Yeah, Kansas City was gonna beat their ass. They came in they came in slow. Then like in 11 minutes, Pat had 5 touchdowns within 11 minutes. So
after 5 minutes.
They got the running out of fireworks. Travis Kelce throwing touchdown passes. They making them off. It was one time I did get a little bit happy, but I didn't express it publicly because when they got that big one touchdown, I was like, "Oh snap, let's go, let's go!" But I knew Kansas City would wake up after that, and they damn sure did. But Jamal, go ahead and toot your horn, do your hours, whatever you want to do.
All right, all I gotta say is the best thing that happened to the Chiefs was maybe Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce missing games periodically throughout the season because we found out when they missed games, McCole stepped up, Pringle stepped up, and DeMarcus Robinson stepped up in a way that really came to a head in this game. Because early on in the game, Travis Kelce didn't have a catch until like second quarter, I believe. Now, he ended up in the second quarter, he went the fuck off. And Tyreek Hill only had like 5 for 57. And 30 of that came on that one bomb touchdown he caught in the end zone when he took the pom-poms or whatever. But DeMarcus Robinson's making plays in the middle of the field. And Chiefs fans don't know what I'm talking about, but this nigga is the most like, if he catches the ball, if it's a 10-yard pass and he catches at the 9, or if he catches at the 11, this nigga will have the first down and lose it more than anybody in the NFL. He try to shake people, he run forward, and he'll lose 5 yards doing that shit. And it pissed me. But my thing was, he didn't do it this game. Thank God.
Marquise Brown.
Yeah. This game, he catch it and he fall or he make a move or whatever. And Pringle, for 2 years, I've been saying get Pringle some catches, and he finally come into his own in the offense, and I like that. So I think that'll be the biggest development, because against the Bills last time, they were just throwing the Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill and hoping it'll work, and it ended up not working. They got blown the fuck out. So I'm just happy to see her use more weapons, and hopefully they can keep doing that throughout these playoffs.
Okay, like I said, that didn't take us no time at all. Now let's circle back because we got a couple games.
And also, I'm sorry, we got one of the rapists out the NFL. So congrats on a good career, Big Ben, man.
Oh, so on, bro.
I'm so okay. I'm sorry.
Back to a
leave it unsaid.
Back to a blowout. Eagles Tampa Bay. I guess y'all wait and see what I got to say on this one because y'all think that I purposely skipped it or what have yous. I picked against the Eagles. I knew kind of what was happening. 6th youngest team in the NFL, give or take, somewhere around there. Only 16 players with playoff experience. Practically a rookie quarterback back there. That was his 19th NFL start. I didn't expect us to win that game. I'm not going to say I wasn't rooting for us because I'm a fan, die hard. Of course, I rooted for us thick and thin. I didn't turn off. I didn't blink. I watched the whole game, even though it was never really competitive. A lot of things to work on. A lot of experience got. Landon Dickerson, rookie, left played right guard for us, but he is Jason Kelsey's replacement. Hopefully, he doesn't have to play center this year. Hopefully, we can keep him at one of those guard spots. Hopefully, Brandon Brooks, he's talking about retiring too. So we'll see how that all plans out. Yeah, he's talking about retiring too. So we got a lot of experience. Exactly what I wanted us to do. 6th youngest roster in the league. So with these 3 first-round draft picks that I'm excited about, I mean, we've seen. I'm just giving you Dallas Cowboys. We've seen Michael Parsons get to the Dallas Cowboys and change that defense around. So that was 1 first-round draft pick. We got 3. We have 3 first-round draft picks. This can be something very, very, very special if we don't blow it. We got a history of blowing it, but especially blowing it at the receiver position. So hopefully we can do the right thing with these draft picks. And
what do you think? What do you want?
My needs.
What do you think you should?
Yeah. My needs. I want a corner. A corner and 2 pass rushers. That's. I want to spend it all on.
You want all defense?
I want all defense. Worst, I want if we can get an offensive lineman, or if we take one of those picks and trade it for Calvin Ridley, I'll take that. You know, if I wanted to spend this on mostly defense. I want to trade Fletcher Cox. I want to get all that old money out of here. I want that. That's just me. I want to trade Fletcher Cox, get that old money off our books. Float around in the free agency. Maybe we can get somebody like Allen Robinson, and then we can have all 3 of our draft picks. But like you said, Howie and Nick Sirianni, they came out today, and it was like, we are focusing on getting – they saying Jalen is the guy. They saying he's the guy. He earned the right to start in the 2020 season. I love to hear that. And that they're focusing on getting weapons around him. Now, the last time they said this, they drafted Jalen Hurts. They said that about Carson Wentz, and they drafted Jalen Hurts. So we'll see. Like Novian was telling me earlier that he was in the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes. So we'll see. But Tom Brady, now just to say a little bit about Tom Brady, I did not know that Shaq Barrett and Levante David was playing. That was something that I found out the day before the game, but that defense was a lot healthier than I thought it was going to be, and it looked good. Granted, it was a very young and inexperienced defense, and I don't think that the game plan that they presented with us, I don't think that they're going to be able to succeed next week. But again, I'll get into that on our predictions. But Tom Brady looks good. Tom Brady looked damn good. He was very locked in. The running game was there. I didn't see a hole in Tampa Bay. Now, a thing to keep our mind on is, and I'm just putting it out there just in case y'all didn't know, but the center Jensen and Wirfs, they're both game time decisions, and game time decisions, and Wirfs was seen in the walking boot. So that's just to throw that out there, give y'all a little bit of ammunition for y'all predictions, just in case you want to switch them up. But that's all I got to say on that game, and we'll go to Novian. He looks like he got a lot of his mind to say about the Eagles. Go ahead, big dog.
I mean, I picked the Eagles. I thought the Bucks would come out bad, but they still have Mike Evans. Mike Evans is all they needed. And Tom Brady,
for real.
Tom Brady and Mike Evans are all they really needed to beat them Eagles. Stinky ass Eagles. I mean, it was no bad game. It just, like I said, they just couldn't stop. They couldn't stop Mike.
It was down 31, bro.
It was bad, but it's just, I don't know. Then it looked like Jalen wasn't really doing anything. I mean, it ain't his fault. It was just like he was running a lot.
He's missing some throws. Like, he's missing dudes over the middle. Troy was going off on his ass.
I thought it's my fault. I thought the Eagles was better than that. I don't know why, but I just thought they was bad. I'm not even like shitting on them or nothing, but I thought they was better than that.
Yeah, you could have been 5-1. You could have been sitting real pretty, brother. But you went against Grand Pick damn Eagles. the team that you hate the most in the NFL, you wouldn't pick them. And now look at your record.
That is the team I hate the most. To be honest, yep.
I know. Brother, I know. I'm not making that up. You we eliminated from the playoffs, and you calling us sorry and stinky. You ain't got to tell me you hate them the most. I can tell you hate us the most. But big man, talk to me about this Eagles Tampa Bay game.
It was expected. Tom looked good. If I'm the Eagles, moving forward with them 3 first-round draft picks, I'm feeling good, man. With Jalen Hurts.
But
they young moving forward. I like them moving forward in all season. I think they had a good year.
You gotta get them right, the picks right, man. Because we
got to. You don't want to mess this up.
They will trick them off.
We took
You do got to get
Jordan
right.
Matthews. We took Jordan Matthews over Devontae Adams, best receiver in the league. Cooper Kupp went in the 3rd round, so we had a chance to get him second, 3rd best receiver in the league. Stephon Diggs, we took Nelson Aguilar over Stephon Diggs, 3rd best receiver in the league, and the infamous, who I want off the roster now, who is the 3rd best receiver, who is the depth charted 3rd best receiver on our statistically and depth chart. Howie Roseman, the general manager, who constructs the roster, confirmed today that Jalen Reagor is the 3rd on the depth chart receiver behind Quez Watkins, a undrafted receiver. But Quez had a damn good season.
He did.
He was great. I like him. I like him. Hopefully,
he's 16.
My dream would be to, if we can trade Jalen Reagor in a second round. This is a dream. Jalen Reagor.
I put him over Justin.
Well, that breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. If we take and we took I missed one. And we took JJ Arcega-Whiteside over DK Metcalf.
That's the one.
That's the one. So JJ. So we had to take the DK top 10 receiver easy. Stephon Diggs. We had a chance to get him. Cooper Kupp top 3 receiver. Devontae Adams the best receiver in the league. So I want us to stay away from that. Don't drop a receiver. We obviously can't do it. We can't. So let's just stop doing it. But I want to trade a 2nd round pick and Jalen Reagor to the Atlanta Falcons for Calvin Ridley. That would be my dream. Worst case scenario, just get that motherfucker off the team. I'd love that. But go ahead, big man.
With the Eagles?
Yeah, my bad. I kind of cut you off, but
no. Oh no, you good. But yeah, no. Oh, you called me off guard. That was him. But the Eagles. I like them moving forward though. Young team. They got a lot of 1st-round draft picks, 3 1st-round draft picks. I like them moving forward. I really do. I'm proud of what Jalen Hurts did this year. First full season starting, go to the playoffs. I like him. Tom Brady look, I'm a believer of Tom Brady for sure. Like, playoffs, ain't bugging him.
I still haven't made my mind on that game yet. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. I go back and forth. But Jamal.
Okay. I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
I'm saying there's a lot of receivers that y'all missed on, bro.
A lot. But I'm just saying the easy ones. The easy ones. We could have.
It was Debo. Debo went in front of him. Y'all got scared, Terry. Hollywood. Y'all couldn't get a Hollywood.
Hollywood went first. He was first in there.
DK.
AJ Brown.
Deontay. Renfro on 5th round. Some other guys too. And AJ Brown. Well, y'all didn't get a chance to get AJ Brown. Y'all did. Y'all had the 1st round.
That's to be one.
But the whole league missed on him. It ain't like just y'all missed on him. But y'all
No, we did. No, because we drafted receiver. We missed. No. Fuck out of here, Novi. We missed. Fuck the league. We did that.
We missed it though. Y'all supposed to take CD for some reason.
No, I'm happy we got Devontae though. Devontae Smith. We got him right.
Y'all did.
He looked good.
Mm-hmm.
To break the record in a run first offense, I think that was pretty good. He didn't get 1,000, but he had 9 and some change. So I'm satisfied. 4th among rookies. I'm happy. Jamal, you look like you patiently waiting to tear the Eagles' ass up, but I'm ready for it.
This
Go
is
ahead.
the one game. As I picked it, I was saying that I wanted to be wrong.
You
So
did.
it break my heart. I don't want to shit on the Eagles. I think that it's a lot of people who are going to watch that game who never believed in Jalen and is going to try to use that game to drag that nigga down and try to say they need to move on from him. But I disagree. I think you need to give Jalen another shot. Because Jalen better than all these niggas in the draft right now.
Easy.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Unless you can get Deshaun or
Russ
or Aaron Rodgers, you just need to go ahead and keep Jalen and just try to use them picks to get something that you need in the draft. I think I like the direction y'all moving in. I still don't know about the head coach. I mean, he did good this year. He won a bunch of games against, like, y'all were literally 0-7 against good teams.
1-7.
Oh, yeah, well, 1-7, yeah. But, I mean, y'all beat up on the dregs of the league, but the Cowboys do that every year, and nobody get mad at them for it. So I guess I can't say nothing to y'all. I think Jalen needs to develop.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I'm sorry.
More.
My bad. Here's the thing. Don't say that. Don't try to come from my coach, brother. When you expected us to get 4 games. That's all I'm gonna say. So if he outperformed you, what you thought he would do. So go ahead, though. I ain't gonna catch up no more.
He did better than I thought he would do the first year, but bro, I mean, I seen coaches do
playoffs first year.
Funny, bro.
I seen so was Chip Kelly in this same franchise, and that was the shit. Bill O'Brien made the playoffs a bunch. Nobody ever liked him. I mean, let's see. I'm not saying he bad or good.
Kelly had the same amount of wins without Deshaun Watson.
He had a young team. He had a young team.
Kelly's not a good football coach.
He had the same amount of wins with a Deshaun Watson on the team, though.
And now Deshaun Watson is envious of that nigga because he's out of Houston. Sorry. Deshaun Watson wish he could be David Cousins out of Houston.
That's funny. That was funny. I'll give that to you. That was funny.
Tom Brady is Tom Brady. He the fucking man. Eagles defense kind of didn't stand a chance, man. When the playoffs come around, Tom's just gonna be Tom, and that's what he did. He balled, and I expect it.
Okay. Let's get to the good stuff, huh? Let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. We could have spent the whole show talking about these 2 games we about to talk about.
I'm gonna be short. I ain't got nothing to say.
All right, well then let's get you out the way then. Dallas, San Francisco, crank us off. Let's get it off. Let's get you. Let's do something different. We always let the Cowboy fans go last. Y'all go first this time.
We lost. There's nothing to say. We lost to a team that was we got out-coached, most definitely. Outplayed. Nothing to say. We lost.
All right, I like that. Because I'm gonna talk a little bit longer than you.
Me too.
Big man, what you got to say about the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers?
This is tough because like you can't hear me?
Big man?
I can add one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I can add one more thing to what I gotta say.
I was being childish.
Can I add one more thing what I gotta say, bro?
Go.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
Man, I'm not this guy, but bro, the ref did it twice, bro. Come on now. I'm not the guy, bro, but the ref did it twice.
Oh, you need to have time to sub people in.
Anyway.
What about the delay of game one?
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on, man. All right. Yeah, and it's the same dude.
Just like you.
I'm surprised nobody looking for that boy, but all right, that's all I have to say, big man.
No, it's funny. Hey, man. Nah, like I agree with No on the rough part. I also agree that we got out coached. This is tough because like this is what we do. We keep, getting to the playoffs and lose. And it's like, come on, man.
Good season too.
Yeah, like I need the energy in the playoffs, man. I don't know. I'm starting not to know.
I don't.
He's So hurt, boy.
No, it hurt, but that's cool. Like it's just like I don't know. We need to. I don't know. We need a new coach. We haven't had a good coach. I'm not giving up on Dak. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not giving up on Dak. I like Dak. I really do. I like Dak. I'm almost giving up on Zeke. Like I'm ready to give up on Zeke.
He was hurt.
You can quit on Zeke.
He was hurt.
I'm ready to give up on Zeke. We for sure we need it.
NCL.
Well, look, we need a lot moving forward next season. We need a lot going on this offseason. Shout out to the 49ers, man. They did what they had to do, played bully ball, ran the ball good, took field goals, good coaching. I mean,
Jimmy G played bad, still lost, bro.
yeah, man. Come on, like they, I don't know, man. They're coaching.
But a lot of these guys are gone next year. That's the hopefully a lot of these a lot of guys are gone. That's the bright side. Coach is gonna be gone too. Defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator might be gone as well. But the penalties last week were unbearable. Like the ones that we actually was committed, not the ones the ref was calling, but the ones
the pre-snap penalties and shit. Yeah.
But like the holding, like defensive holding on the end of the game, like what are you? Like
even going to halftime, we was in field goal range, then got a holding and got out of field goal range, couldn't score. Like penalties was just. I feel like the refs was kind of nitpicking with us as well, but penalties was killing us.
Shut up, kid. This shit was real, bro. This shit, the same thing that happened in the Raiders game, wasn't it?
Look, no,
the Raiders was getting hold on penalties as well. You were saying it as well.
The Raiders were getting hold. Y'all wasn't. Okay. Y'all getting pre-snap penalties.
Them refs can't coach another game, bro. I mean, them refs can't officiate another game.
Done.
They are done for the playoffs. That crew is done.
Out of there. They said enough with that inadvertent whistle.
You see why he ran off the field after that play?
They always on the field.
Nah, bro. He
somebody looking for that boy.
I bet he ain't gonna be staying at home. Probably somewhere else. He probably ain't at home right now. Probably at a friend house.
Bro, you know what's funny? Skip Bayless was so mad, bro. He did it so slick. He was like, "Oh, the guy works at a Chase Bank in North Carolina." I said, "Damn." Skip Bayless. I said, "Damn, Skip, you just gonna tell this man to stay here, bro?"
He don't get
something.
He ain't do it. He ain't necessarily do it malicious, but the way he did it was just. I was just like, "Damn." I was like, "Damn." Yeah, he's like, "These guys are all part-time." He lives in South Carolina. He works at Chase Bank. I was like, "Oh, you just told this man."
What happened to that boy?
He really
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Skip is hilarious. That shit was funny as hell.
I'm done, bro. I think I'm done.
You done with who? The Cowboys?
No, I'm done talking about that game. Y'all got it, bro.
Okay.
I'll take whatever y'all give me, bro.
You done,
man. Yeah. That was a tough one, man.
I'll go since you like you got more than me can say. That's all I'm saying.
No, I ain't got that much, bro. I really don't. First, I want to shout out to my man Nove and my man Big Man. They got on here, as painful as that loss was. These boys got on here and they wore their colors, man. Shout out to y'all because that's real.
Color
that's
money.
Right or die. No, for real, man. That's real. That takes a real man to get on here and be dead ass wrong about something and basically admitting to it. That's basically what y'all doing. Y'all got here, y'all wearing these Amari Cooper jerseys. You know, and it's cute. It's really cute.
I had a chance to wear a Dak jersey, but I did not, bro.
You
cannot do that.
Yeah, you might as well could have wrapped yourself in toilet paper if you would have worn that jersey. But it is three things. We'll get on this game, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna be long. It ain't nothing to say about this game because we all watched it. It was the most watched game of the of Wildcard weekend, and it was one of the closer games. Like I said, everything else was a blowout. So, it was three things that I've been skeptical about this whole season, and I told y'all, and it was the coach, Dak Prescott, and the defense. The coach, I told y'all week 2. I can't remember exactly what he did week 2 against the Chargers, but I said it was a coaching hiccup. And I said, this guy is going to do something that's going to cost y'all a football game. And he is the sole reason why I do not count y'all. I do not see y'all as a Super Bowl contender. And God damn it, what do you know? Jason Kidd was right on cue. I told y'all last week or the week before, I said that this defense is good in a turnover. And when you look at it from a turnover aspect, I said, but if you got to line up and stop them, they was mediocre. They was 16th in yards per rush. Giving up 4.4. And what do you think the San Francisco 49ers average? They had 38 rushes, 169 yards for 4.4 yards per carry. So that's the defense. And then Dak Prescott, man. There was a time where I said he was a no doubt top 10, top 8 quarterback. But golly, man, that just ain't it, man. I can come with excuse for Mac Jones. I can come with excuse for Jalen Hurts and even Kyler Murray, but we'll get to that later on Kyler Murray. But those are their first playoff game. There's a guy that we finna talk about next too. The Dak now has the same playoff record as, and when he was in Detroit, Matthew Stafford, they both won 3 in the playoffs, and I know how y'all feel, not you know, but I know how the masses on this show felt about, and in our group message felt about Matthew Stafford. They were just like, he freezes in the big moment. So that just has to raise your mirror. What you think about, look yourself in the mirror when you're talking about Dak Prescott, man. He is not that guy. He made $75 million, and it just looks like everything has to be perfect for this guy. Ezekiel Elliott was a no-go. Tony Pollard was a no-go for this game. Y'all averaged 3.7 yards a carry. That's bad. So was Dak. He was bad. So now y'all are 0-7 this season. And when Dak Prescott made $75 million, y'all are 0-7. The Dallas Cowboys don't rush for 100 yards. You can't have it, man. That just shows you that everything has to be perfect for this guy. And if things aren't perfect for this guy, he folds, man. He's a middle tier quarterback, and I'll never be fooled again. And that's all I got to say about it.
Damn.
Let me put my shades on.
Again, huh?
I was not shocked the Cowboys were gonna lose. This team is exactly who they've been since we was kids. They won their last championship when we was 4. They hadn't been back to the conference championship since. Every year they get a lot of hype. They swept the division, so everybody think they're good. They went 6-0 in the division. They went 6-5 everywhere else. The division is not good. Eagles are good. Eagles are a decent team, but the division is not good. The Eagles are a decent team, but the Cowboys, Eagles can't
take the division as they ass. Come on, man.
The Eagles can't. No, but the Eagles make the playoffs. They're not ass. Don't be unreasonable. But the problem is the Redskins or the football team and the Giants are ass. They are terrible. So the Cowboys up here getting free wins against bad teams, making the playoffs, and then embarrassing themselves. Mike McCarthy need to be fired. Enough is enough. I don't know how much more you need to see from this now.
Yeah, he needs to be.
Everybody called it. Everybody knew that he was going to be the reason that they lost the game somehow by tricking shit off. Diggs, the stat line might not show, but Diggs got fucked up. That nigga Brandon Ayuk broke his ass off. He routed that nigga up on a wheel route, caught him in the middle of the field, scooted back, took off on him. Yeah, Diggs, he ain't like that. Diggs is a receiver playing DB. He'll catch it when it comes to him if he's underneath. But if you throw it good, this is get beat. He gave 1,000 yards in the season. I don't know how many yards he gave him in that game, but he's lucky Jimmy G is not as accurate as he needs to be because he gave up a whole bunch more on that one play to Ayuk when he fucked him up on that post corner. It was beautiful. Michael Parsons, did he play? He talked about bullying the bully, and that nigga got smacked around. He's too light. He had 10 tackles.
He didn't make any.
10 tackles. They ran the ball a lot. Of course, he had 10 tackles. Did he get some sacks? Did he get some TFL?
Zero.
It was like that's what he's there for. He's not there for just tackles. The offense. Zeke. Niggas saying Zeke might have lost. Zeke is done, bro. Whether he's hurt or not, Zeke is done. I don't care. If he hurt, that's a problem because he's been hurt a lot. If he's not hurt, that's worse because he's sorry. Zeke
is like here, man.
Yeah, we need to move on. They just need to start. What's his name? The
Pollard.
Yeah. How much money do y'all owe Zeke? He got like 2 years.
He's the highest paid running back right now. He messed up the market.
I think this is his first year. This is his first year of that contract. So I think you can cut him. I think you can cut. Yeah, bro. Zeke said out with 2 years left.
No, but his guarantee money is over, right?
I don't know how that
Guarantee
contract
money. Whenever his guarantee money is over, you need to get rid of Zeke. Pollard needs to be the guy. You need to draft a backup for Pollard so you can have that 1-2 punch. Fucking CD Lamb let me down.
That was a bad drop. Bad drop.
Let me down. The drops, he had one catch. CD Lamb didn't do shit in that
Cedric
game.
Wilson had a bad drop. Well, it wasn't a bad drop, but it was a catchable ball on that play.
Bro,
That was a catchable
Samuels,
ball, but it only looked catchable because that was on the cream of the crop average, bro. That was a
Debo Samuels is what I thought CD Lamb was gonna be. Like, no bullshit. I thought they were the same nigga. Because when I watched CD Lamb run in college, he ran like fucking Debo. And then he come out and do this, and Debo's so much better than him. Debo's like a fucking top 10 player in the NFL this year, the way he had. It's just, and the fact that Jimmy G tried to get the game away and the Cowboys still couldn't take it is just ridiculous. Dak ain't top 10. Dak ain't nothing to me. Dak embarrassed me this year. I said the nigga was top 5. He slapped me in the face. He spit on me. He got me looking stupid. That nigga, he had like 200-something yards and no productivity towards the end of the game. And the only reason y'all got back in it was because Jimmy G sucks and he can't be counted on in the clutch. I'm just so disgusted with Dak and them. It's annoying.
Their QBRs was just about the same. So, well, they passion rate was just about the same.
They all the same. Kirk, Dak, Jimmy, I don't care. This is interchangeable. Dak just get paid the most.
You're gonna say Stafford, but
Watch your fucking mouth on Stafford.
Stafford.
Watch your fucking mouth on Stafford.
Yeah, and this to speak about like Dak and Stafford. I mean, Stafford been in the league for how long? So I mean,
13 years.
Yeah, Dak still has a lot more.
I'll still take Dak over Stafford.
Yeah, you a damn fool.
I don't think I'm picking Dak over Stafford.
God, you a goddamn fool.
Gun in my head, I swear to God, I'm picking
Stafford. I mean, if you're going off of this weekend, Stafford ain't do shit.
No, I'm talking about regular.
Called him over the regular season. He got 17 picks, and he led the league in pick sixes.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, bro.
I'm fine with that.
How many touchdowns he throw?
40.
44 if you include the 4 he threw to the defense.
Don't go outside, brother. Yeah, 40 touchdowns.
I'm just saying.
And 17 picks.
I would still take Dak over him because
you better make sure you have 2 good receivers. You better make sure you have a good running game. I don't want
you
my
just said
team
Matt Stafford got that. Matt
Stafford
2 good receivers and a good running game.
I said you better make sure. Great defense. That defense is good 1 week, and now we're talking about great. After you just said Kyler Murray, we'll get into the next week. We're jumping the gun.
And I'm ready to go to it. That defense
you ready to go to it?
Though.
No funny.
I don't know. I mean, statistically, talent-wise, that's 2 different things. Statistically, Dallas Cowboys light years ahead of that defense, but I put it like this: if you give Matthew Stafford, look up how many turnovers that Dallas Cowboys had, and look how many the Rams had, and let's compare them real quick.
A year?
And under the whole year, because if you give a guy like you give Dak Prescott, all of them turnovers,
and he had the number 1 scoring offense.
Yes, but I mean,
I'm just saying, like, he put the points up. He didn't score them all, but the offense is number 1 scoring. That's why, because the turnovers probably. But he took advantage of it. He just didn't win in the matter.
He took advantage of it, but it wasn't like him though, because he wasn't even top 5, and if he was,
all right.
He was number 5.
So, you want giveaways or you want takeaways?
Take. I want takeaways for the Rams and the Cowboys.
Cowboys had 34 takeaways. The Rams had what do you mean? Let's see. The Rams had 25.
That's a gap.
That's 11.
That's a gap, but it ain't crazy.
That's not. Yeah. That's not. I mean, I'm just saying, if you give a quarterback that had 40 touchdowns, 9 extra opportunities, what we talking about?
He should have 5, 6 more touchdowns. Yeah.
He probably had easy, bro. Like worst case scenario. So that's just like a lot took it. Like this was Dak's best year statistically because he had the most passing touchdowns, and everything was silver reference. Like they was top 5 in rushing. They had CD and Amari Cooper, number 1 scoring defense. You know, like a lot had to be into his best season, and his best season wasn't even the best season of like the quarterbacks. Like his season still wasn't better than Matthew Stafford, and he had more opportunities to be better because his defense got much on him. So that's what I would take that Prescott over Matthew Stafford. But let's get into it. And Jamal, you seem like you bout it. So let's talk about the Rams and the Cardinals. Back to the blowout.
He really didn't. He had the 2019 year. He had more yards, less touchdowns.
I was talking about restricted. I just know he broke the record. He broke Tony Romo touchdown record, so that's why I said his best touchdown.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me clean it up, no. But the Rams and the Cardinals blowout, 34-11, complete domination. Jamal, you kick it off.
I'm glad to. I am disappointed. A lot of people saying 5 Cliff. Don't agree with that. I don't want to put this all on Cliff. But I think if you want to split up the blame pile, you got to put 70% of this on Kyler. What the fuck were you doing, bro? Kyler was out there shook, terrified, scared. Any word you want to go down the list to think of, Kyler was that. Cliff didn't have a great game plan. He didn't coach his ass off. He wasn't that good. But Cliff didn't pass up a safety to throw a pick 6. Cliff ain't do that. Then the next possession, Cliff didn't throw another interception that ended the game.
Hey, Jamal, stay on record. Stay on cue, bro. Because you know that was a drop. If Pat did it, it was a drop.
What you talking about?
The interception he threw.
Stay on brand, motherfucker, because you know how you get. Everybody else
what are you talking about?
Different than
the interception that he threw to Connor was a drop.
Oh no. When it hit the nigga. No, I'm just saying this is what happened. I'm not going. I'm just saying no. But the pick 6 one that dropped. What was that?
That was a bad throw. Terrible.
That's the one I'm more focused on. I'm just saying the next drive he threw an interception, but the bad one was the fucking one where he was almost down and hand. It's ridiculous. I'm not blaming Cliff for that. I think Kyler had like 20 yards at the half. I'll say this. I'm proud of Matt Stafford for letting the Cardinals fuck up and not getting in the way. I'm proud of him for that. No, that takes skill too, nigga. Because if you watch it, if you see somebody about to kill themselves and like about to end their life, and you want them dead, you don't take the knife out their hand. You just sit back and watch them. Let them do it. Because that's exactly what Matt Stafford did. He threw 17 passes because he didn't have to do no.
He threw 17 passes. He had 13 completions for 200 yards. That means he was chunking that bitch down the field. Don't piss me off, brother. Stay cool. Lay low before I said.
Shut your ass up.
Make me go get it.
Shut up. He threw 17 passes. He threw 17 passes because he didn't have to do no more. Kyler Murray was in full and the Cardinals.
Guesswork? No thanks.
Were in full implosion mode. How many rushing yards did they have? 140?
Who?
The Rams.
Hey, brother, I'm a Matthew Stafford guy. That is your job.
Rams,
how many rushing yards they have.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm not doing your job, brother.
They had well over 100 yards. They did everything they wanted. And the Cardinals literally, I think if the Cardinals play like that, they wouldn't beat the Jags. These dudes acted like they had never played a football game in their life. Kyler was running for his. The receivers couldn't catch shit. A.J. Brown had a nice catch on the sideline. He got popped and lost his mind.
Drop.
Buda Baker tried to smash a nigga who tore his Achilles and got carted off the field. So it's like it just everything was going bad for them. They didn't stand a chance from tip. And the annoying thing, the thing that annoys me the most out of this whole week is I was about to pick the Rams. I told Ken Shay I was going to pick them, and then niggas start talking on the podcast started to just piss me off, and I just couldn't go with them. But Kyler, I don't think nobody should get fired. over there. I don't think nobody should get replaced. I think Kyler shouldn't get paid yet.
What?
Till he can prove a little. Kyler stay hurt. Kyler is an often injured.
You would move on from Kyler?
And little. No. That's not what I'm saying. Kyler has 2 years
So
left.
why shouldn't he get paid then?
Kyler has 2 years left. He got 2 years left. You played Jared Goff early, and look what happened to him. You regret that shit. Don't pay these niggas early.
That's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he got you to
Carson
Super
Wentz
Bowl,
too.
and then you paid him, and you paid Carson Wentz. Don't pay him
Pay
early,
Dak too?
especially.
No,
he didn't get paid early. They got paid late.
He got paid.
Kyler has.
If you in the NFL, you got Kyler, you don't let him go.
Big man, Kyler's the shortest nigga on this podcast.
That's fine.
In the NFL.
So
he 5'8".
Would you feel the same way about Lamar Jackson?
He the fastest too.
He 5'8".
Come on,
Kyler,
big man.
He the
fast.
fastest.
5'10". That's a lot.
So you
like 5.
You wouldn't pay Lamar Jackson as well?
No, Lamar Jackson's not injury prone. I pay Lamar. Kyler been hurt the past 3 years.
Nigga get boo-boo prone though.
What?
Watch your mouth.
Lamar boo-boo prone.
Don't take this podcast somewhere that ain't got to go today, bro.
And he like getting COVID, bro.
Yeah, but Kyler's injury prone. That's all that matters. Like, Kyler's small and injury prone. There's nothing to show you a 5'8" quarterback is not going to keep getting hurt in the NFL. So don't pay him early. Give him a shot. Let him redeem himself next year. God bless.
Okay.
Before Lamar got hurt, they were number 1 in the division. Just to throw that out there.
I'm not talking bad about Lamar. I said Kyler.
I think they was number 1 in the.
They was the same. They was the number 1 seed in the AFC.
They was up there.
But let me get into this. And
and hold on, Kinshay, real quick. Shout out to Vicente. And I'm willing to make another bet with Vicente to rebuttal y'all bet that Lamar have a better season than Joe Burrow next season.
I don't know
about that one.
I think Joe Beasley took a
He get some
I
weapons,
think we're gonna be talking about Joe Burrow. I think we're gonna be talking about Joe Burrow in the top 5.
For a minute.
Yeah. I think that'll be back Ravens division next year.
We will see.
Yeah,
but
that's almost was y'all division, even though not y'all almost was their division, even with him being out.
Now it's one thing. God damn it, this is a year right for me. I've been right about a goddamn lot. And one of the things that I've been saying since the beginning, I said this before the season even started. Before the preseason even started, I said Eric Bieniemy would be the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, and then Nick Wright got on TV and stole my tape. But that's neither here nor there. Jamal did what I love to do. He gave a blame pie, and I have a blame pie myself. And he said 70% was Kyler, but the thing that I have about that, and I know we like to give quarterbacks most of the blame when they play bad. Two reasons that I'm not going to give Kyler the blame for that. That's his first playoff game. I got a list here of guys who didn't play well and later on became top 5 quarterbacks, depending on what you think. Andrew Luck, his first playoff game against Baltimore Ravens was pretty shitty. Kyler had more passing yards than him. Deshaun Watson, his first playoff game against the Indianapolis Colts. Against the Colts, he didn't score a touchdown until the 2-minute drill in the fourth quarter. Josh Allen against the Houston Texans, he ran a touchdown and then he completely depleted and
he gave that game up.
He sold like a motherfucker.
And Lamar Jackson
doing too much.
He had 60 yards passing that game. All of those guys, regardless of what you say, Lamar Jackson is probably the only questionable for some people that'll say he's not a top 5 quarterback. But all those guys then later came top 5 quarterbacks. Kyler Murray definitely has top 5 quarterback talent. And therefore, that's one of the reasons I'm not going to give him some of the blame. It's his first playoff game. And 2, when a team gets dominated on every phase of the game like that, I'm not going to blame the quarterback as much as I'm going to blame the coach, because they clearly weren't unprepared, and they clearly weren't prepared, and they clearly got out coached. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the pass. They couldn't get a first down. The special teams was giving up 15 yards of return. It was ridiculous. They got dominated. So for that reason, I'm gonna give Cliff 70% of the blame and Colin 30. Just because you get completely dominated on every facet of the game. I'm looking at Colin. Now to Jamal's credit, Colin definitely did look shook. But like I said, man, this is his first playoff game. And I'm willing to turn the other cheek on that. I got to do the same thing for Mac Jones, and I got to do the same thing for Jalen Hurts, man. So
Mac Jones and Jalen Hurts are both better than Kyler.
Hey, go on somewhere, bro. Go on, get off.
They were better than him, but they not better than Kyler Murray.
Get off the show.
If the Eagles can get Kyler Murray right now, I'll give up all 53 people on the roster and every pick that we got right now.
All my life.
I'm not even joking. Not even joking. Matthew Stafford, my boy got in there and he shined, man. And that LA Rams, I was telling Novian about this. He was like, it's not really like Matthew Stafford having that big of a game. And I was like, Novian, when Matthew Stafford went to the LA Rams, this was the type of football that I expected them to play. For the defense to be dominant, for them to be able to run the ball, and for Matthew Stafford to get those accurate chunk plays like he did. So I'm not a mathematician. Math ain't my strong trick, but if you got 220 yards for 13 completions, that sounded like you was chunking that bad boy down the field, and that seemed like you had your imprint on the wings for that. But shout out to Odell Beckham. Shout out to the whole team. And they made my prediction a lot harder. I still don't know who I'm picking on that Rams and Tampa game. But
I know.
Matthew Stafford played a flawless game, man. I was completely proud of him. He got his first playoff win. He might go get his second one this week. We'll see.
Nah, let them mess their record up.
But we'll see, man. And from there, you talk to me, no. No, you picked this game right now, so you make this shit stick.
All right, so I kind of got the same kind of little blank pie as you with the coach. I mean, they got dominated all sides of the field, both sides of the field. But like Kyler, that game show you. I don't know. He's dealing like a leader, bro. Like I mean, they posted it. Russ said something about it. But I mean, I can name 30 quarterbacks in the league that will not be on just moping around like that. Like Tom mopes around, but he's Tom Brady. Tom Brady don't even do it. Tom Brady get pissed off when they losing like that.
Yeah, he starts screaming at niggas.
He starts screaming at people. But like everybody else be talking to their linemen, talking to their receivers. He just moping around. That pass he threw, the pick six was terrible. I mean, but I understand what he's trying to do. The same thing like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes do. Most of the time it works and you don't have to pay for it like that.
Damn.
Then the other pick was bad because the dude dropped it, but they said he could have led the ball a little bit further into the open field to where he can go get it. It was away from everybody. So he can get time to look at it coming in. But like Aaron Donald played great, man. Jalen was on his shit. Odell and OB Juice came in ready to play.
Von Miller too.
Cooper Kupp was playing what they have like double.
They said they double team him, but Odell Beckham had a major play in every touchdown drive that they had.
But he was juiced up, so
he bite.
He on that shit. He on LeBron. He got
he posted about the PED.
Yeah, he got the HGH from LeBron. You know they cool.
Oh Lord. You talking about Michael's special juice or Michael's special sauce? They got it from Mike.
But yeah, it was. They played so good, man. And we're gonna see the game of the week next week is that game. It could be Kansas City in the field.
Is that game Saturday or Sunday?
Kansas City's the last game of the week.
I think it's 49ers and Packers.
What?
That's a good game. That's
a good game.
They all.
That's
good.
a
great game. It is a good game. It's a good game, but it for the show, the game of the week is going to be the Tom Brady versus the Rams.
It might be honestly. You
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm picking
for the show. Y'all hate him, bro. Y'all hate him.
Y'all hate him.
But
But that's the thing, though.
Because I know what's going
They
to happen.
hate him, Exactly. They expect
my life,
Matthew
big man.
Stafford to lose. So it's not. So
Now,
if he go out there
it's
and play
certain
bad,
games out there, like Cincinnati Titans, I really don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think that's the least game that.
Like,
that's gonna be a good
the
game, but I agree.
49ers Packers, I really don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna wait to pick. I'm waiting off really y'all pick up that. I really don't know what's gonna happen. 49ers Packers.
My last thing is speaking of hate, JJ stinked up the place last week.
That nigga
got dominated, and that's why they ran the ball the whole game. They was going straight at him.
JJ was barely in the game. That wasn't him.
The time he was in the game, they was running right at him.
JJ played like literally.
You saw they zoom in on him, get double teamed on the ground.
You overdoing it because you hate JJ.
Oh, the baby.
Well, I might hate JJ, but that was facts. What I was saying, the motherfucker got dominated.
He barely played. How you get dominated? He wasn't in the game.
When they showed when he was in the game, where was he at? He not making no plays.
They said at most he was going to play 25 snaps. He did not make 25 snaps.
No, why? Yeah, you see why he said that in the press conference. It was a disaster as a season.
He said that because he's getting old.
He sucks.
And he ain't got that much time left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, man. I'm glad he ain't give you gorillas no water. Fuck y'all.
Big man. You got to wrap us up with this, and then we can get into the predictions. But I think you got a little humble pie to eat, huh, brother?
You say what?
Don't eat shit, big man.
You got a little humble pie to eat, huh?
Oh yeah. Nah, man. Matthew Stafford, salute, man. I want to salute to you, man. I really doubted you. I didn't think you would get a playoff win, man. I salute, man. He proved me wrong, man.
Who home field next week?
Tampa.
Of
course.
Yeah. Well, hey, this the thing. It come to an end. It just come to an end.
But talk about your boy Kyler, bro.
But we'll get it. Yo, okay. Kyle. Whoa.
Get the bad Kyler.
Okay. If since we doing a percentage, man, Kyler get 90% of the blame from me.
Thank you, big man. The fuck?
I'm not gonna put that on a coach, man. I expect Kyler is the best player on that team.
Thank you.
He had to have a great game in the playoffs to beat that team. They role players, man. If they lead them playing bad, they gonna be playing bad. They gonna go as far as he take them. He did not show up. He was not playoff ready. It was his first game. First playoff game. It showed he got to do better. He got to go back to the drawing board.
Let him play against the Cowboys. He been amped up on side.
What the fuck off?
Turned up.
Man, that's crazy though.
He gets 90%. I expected him to win. And it's not just because I expected him to win. I expected him to play better than that. Even if they lost, I expected him to.
All my life, you got to be better than that.
Yes, I expected him to bring, some of that high-powered offense, some of that electric magic.
I never picked that nigga again against the Rams.
Yeah.
Better in my fucking life. I don't care who on the team.
I don't know. Matthew Stafford getting old. He's still young. You never know. But what I'm saying is,
we'll see. Aaron
I'm not giving up on him though. Like, I'm not, just because he lost his first playoff game, he played bad. Like you said, a lot of quarterbacks have, but he definitely gets 90% of the blame for me.
I just can't do it, man. They got dominated.
And also on the Rams, man, the Rams look good. Odell, I'm proud of Odell. He's shining. The Cooper Kupp. The Rams look good. It's over with though.
And if they had D-Hop, I don't know if the game changes. It changes a little bit for sure.
It wouldn't be that bad, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's all College had a bad game. He waited to play game and had one of them bad games. Can't do that.
One of the worst games ever.
Because you don't play D-Hop like you play anybody else. You don't have the move that covers the other side, keeping an eye on him at all times. Like, I don't think they're doing that same thing with Christian Kirk and them. Like, and
Hell
AJ
no.
Green.
And AJ Green washed ass.
Yeah. Oh my God.
How can you get 90%, big man? Can we take it down to 80?
90.
What?
He get
I'm
most
glad
of the
I gave
blame.
him 70. I'm glad Big Man gave him low.
Big man, that's
But big man always give it to the
got
quarterback,
90.
bro, no matter what.
No, but just because he a rookie don't mean he can't get blamed.
No.
Nah, I
We
expected
cannot
more.
hold
I
it against him
expected
forever,
more.
but we can blame him for this.
But because I expected more. That he came out there, he
But-
was not ready. He was not playoff ready.
But the defense didn't help him. The run game didn't help him. Like, if you notice,
He is the run
Dallas
game.
first
Sometimes why he ain't run?
Aaron,
he got a
what you
he got
call
a
it?
Pro Bowl-
Was going
He got a
crazy.
Pro Bowl running back. He got a Pro Bowl running back on this team.
He-
The guy with
Pro Bowl
18
quarterback.
touchdowns.
If the Cardinals are going to be anybody, Kyler Murray has.
No, I agree.
Has to be great.
No, I agree with that.
They're not one of those teams that's going to just beat you off. Not no playoff team. They're not going to. I mean, Colt McCoy came in and beat some teams. What's his name? Colt McCoy.
Yeah.
Back
No,
up.
They came in and gonna beat you off.
Huh?
Yeah, they're not gonna come in and beat you off.
Man, these boys crazy. These boys crazy. They not gonna be. These boys crazy. They not gonna beat you just off like the. I'm talking about the others. Pause. Hey, y'all got.
Stupid,
Pause.
bro.
Nah, them boys crazy.
It's not your fault.
So,
It's me being dumb.
Yeah, he had to have a great game. He had to have a great game, man, and he did, man. He get the blame. He best player on the team.
Yeah, he's tripping.
He just was turning
I'm
over
not
the
giving them all that
ball.
blame because they got completely dominated on every aspect. They couldn't stop anything. They couldn't get no running game, nothing. But let's get to the prediction. Cincinnati Titans.
Uh-oh.
I'm doing this. I'm doing
Who-
this off the head, man. I don't. Right now, Derrick Henry had his first full contact practice. He participated. The line is Titans favored by 3. I don't like any. I'm just like, these lines are ridiculous this week. There's only one line that I like, and it's the Kansas City Buffalo line. But the rest of these lines are
Taking the over.
awful. These lines are terrible. Tennessee 3.5 point favorites against Cincinnati. I think that's wrong. I think Cincinnati wins this one. Just because I don't know if Derrick Henry's going to play, and I'm not going to do that if stuff. So I'm just going to take Cincinnati outright. They're the hottest team in the NFL. It's in Tennessee, so I'm going to go 24-13. I'm gonna go Cincinnati in a route.
13, you going Cincinnati, huh?
In a route.
Yes,
You
sir.
going
Cincinnati. Okay.
Hmm.
Disrespecting the 1 seed, ain't
You know they not no.
I know.
You know
I know.
they not. They don't
This
want
is a tough one, bro. This is a tough one, bro.
It really
This
is a tough
one,
game.
bro. This is
And
a
I
tough
hate
one,
to
bro.
do this. I hate to do this, but I can see this game going anyway. And if Derrick Henry plays, I know I'm gonna be wrong. But I got a 2 game.
You got leverage right now. That's why he able
Yeah, I
to
got
do that.
leverage.
He put a little pressure on us right now. He put a little pressure on us.
True, because he already
Now-
up too.
Yeah. So now he kind of making me.
But it's easy. I'm not picking this nigga, so this is. I'm
Go
about
ahead.
to catch
Go
his
ahead.
ass.
Then. Go ahead.
That's how I'm feeling, Jamal.
Go ahead,
That's how
Jamal.
I'm feeling too. I think I think we got him. I don't know.
I'm good because in this game, I saw enough last week that showed me that the offense is good, but it's
I don't
not
know.
consistent enough. The Titans' defense is better than the Raiders.
Let me pick last on this one.
And the Titans' defense is getting stops in the Raiders' defense is getting stops in the red zone, doing all kind of stuff that ended up working. I think the Titans take some of that, implement it in their own scheme. And I don't care if Derrick Henry play or not. I think the Titans can still run the ball. And as long as AJ Brown is playing and they got a good running game, because he's not going to be looking at Julio and all these other niggas out there. It's going to be AJ Brown and Hinton and Derrick Henry if he plays. So
Is it too late to change?
Nah. I like the Titans 27-17. I like their defense. I think the Titans got more playoff experience. They've been in the playoffs the past 3-4 years. I like the Titans.
I want to change it. Let me see what Novian got to say. Let me see what Novin got to say. Novin, who you got? Cincinnati or the
Well,
Titans?
I'm going to Titans because I'm banking on Derrick Henry playing. Like it's like Jamal. I was saying Jamal. Like they the number one seed, but like are they? I don't think they're the number one team in the AFC.
Yeah, they're not like
That's the
that.
only thing that makes me not want to pick them. But like they win, bro. They find a way to win. They got the better coach.
Dude, man, I forgot
For sure they
about
got the better
Julio
coach.
though.
They for sure got the
What
better
about
coach.
Julio though?
I'm not worried about no Julio.
Ain't nobody worried about
Okay.
Julio. We do not.
Julio look good.
We do not.
Julio look good. Julio look good against Houston, man.
You know
That
what?
offense look
You know
good,
what?
man.
Against who?
Against the Texans.
You don't even know them DBs covering Julio.
Okay,
Lonnie.
let's act like
What's Lonnie's name? That's last name. Lonnie Williams. What's his name?
Lonnie
Lonnie Johnson.
Rose, Mr. Rose.
Mr. Rose.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm picking Titans. I mean, Derrick Henry played. They're gonna be running the ball. They're gonna have control of the clock, and the Bengals have to score when they get the ball. They have to score.
Did they play this year? Novia?
I can.
No, I don't think so. If they did, the Titans
Oh,
won.
Joe Burrow did pop in his rookie year though.
You say so, brother.
Switch it up.
Big man, you want to go first?
Huh?
I might
No,
switch mine up depending on who you finna pick, big man. Go ahead.
I'm taking Cincinnati.
There you go.
And y'all help
I'ma
me
say-
make my decision. When it's this tough, y'all know me. I'm going with the better quarterback.
Best quarterback. I
Man,
like
they
it.
just-
I like
they
it.
be
going with
great
the best quarterback.
team, bro.
I'm going
They
with the best
lost to a
quarterback.
bad team.
I want to pick man Jamal.
It's Joe Burrow. It's Joe Burrow.
Man, I just got. I feel like I have to. I just said out here and I said I think Joe Burrow made a tear. I think he's a no question that top 8 quarterback, and I think he's pushing that top 5. But
They got a lot of bad losses. They got a lot of bad
I'll
losses.
tell you
They got
something.
some good wins, man.
I
had a bunch
almost
of good
picked the
wins.
Titans
They
just
beat
because
Kansas City,
I
Bills,
want
Colts,
D. Foreman
Rams, Saints.
to win. I
They
want
beat the
D. Foreman to
49ers
win.
that we think is good.
But Joe Burrow.
Lock me in with them Titans.
man, let's go on to that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my Cincinnati. So we got 2 and 2 split down the middle. This can either kill Big Man or this either gonna kill Big Man or this gonna povo me into another pedestal. So
this gonna help us.
San Francisco, another bad line. San Francisco versus the Packers. Packers are favored by 6. That's ridiculous to me. In Lambeau, Jimmy Garoppolo hurt his shoulder. So I'm gonna lean Pack here. I feel like San Francisco defense is vulnerable in the secondary, so I feel like you can dock them up, and obviously they can dock them up because they played. And Aaron Rodgers needed 30 seconds to get in the field goal range, and he did it. So I'm gonna go Packers win. Let me give you a score. I'm gonna say 28-10. I'm gonna do another blowout. I'm gonna do another blowout. I think that's a bad line, though. I think that's a bad line, and I'm not willing to bet Green Bay favored by 6. I think this game will be a lot closer. I'm gonna just predict a blowout. I know that don't make sense, but I'm gonna do 28-10. I'm gonna do 28-10 Green Bay. 24-10. Let me do 24-10.
Green Bay.
24-10
The 49ers, bro, they give me that they give me
The
that
49ers, the fucking that.
they give me that barely make it into the playoffs, but then just go crazy.
Or the Eagles.
They could beat they could just beat anybody.
Giants.
They give me that kind of they give me that kind of feel, that kind of vibe.
Yeah. Okay, so who you got winning this one, big man?
With that man said, I got the Packers. With that being said, I got the Packers, man. It's another tough one. I'm taking the better quarterback. I think the Packers can run the ball just as well as the 49ers can run the ball. So if you want to play that game. And
Bakhtiari
he beat you down fit. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
The left tackle, Bakhtiari. This is very first game of the season. He is back. Jair Alexander is back. So they got 2 of their top 5 players back.
Yeah. I think A-Rod will be back in the NFC Championship.
Yes, sir. 3 years in a row.
To get popped again.
I was about to say he wasn't great, bro.
I think he'll be back in the NFC Championship. So, yeah, but I think it'll be a close one though. I think it's gonna be a tough one. I think it's gonna be something like A-Rod last drive, winning by 3 or game-winning touchdown to probably Adams, Randall Cobb, something like that. Close one though, but A-Rod making a play late game, 4th quarter, got the ball last.
Novian, who you got winning this one?
So I kind of conflicted, but wait a minute. Here I go. Aaron Rodgers has never beat 49ers in the postseason. 0-3.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That's real?
Yes.
That's true. That's fact.
I mean, it's not the same 49ers team.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I like Green Bay a lot, but like I can't go against that offense, the running attack that the Packers suck at. They suck at run defense. I want to pick San Francisco because they hot.
It wouldn't be a bad
they super
pick.
hot.
You making me want to change my pick. I ain't gonna lie.
They super hot, but I'm gonna go with A-Rod. He's the better quarterback. Jimmy G is not going what it takes. But it ain't about Jimmy G. It's about what Debo and Kittle and everybody else do. But man, because that run offense is crazy. But I'm gonna stick with the Packers.
Jamal, is we getting the pack sweep?
I've been sitting here because when I first was about to sit down and do the podcast, I was thinking I'm taking the 49ers all the way. But man, between the fucking injuries on the 49ers, because even if Wagner or Warner play, his ankle hurt, and Bosa's concussed, they don't even know if he's gonna play. And Jimmy G's shoulder hurt and his finger hurt. And it's like, before he get hurt, I don't trust the nigga Jimmy G anyways. He tried to get the game away last week. But it's like, everything Nova's saying is right. The Packers just be getting, and if you think about it, the 49ers run an offense that's more conducive to win in Lambeau in bad weather than the fucking Packers do. The Packers want to light your ass up, but it's like,
the Packers can throw that bitch in Lambeau.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The Packers give up 4.7 yards a carry.
And Debo get 20.
What is Novian dropping this knowledge today? God, what you doing, bro?
Debo get 20.
He almost changed my mind on the 49ers.
He got me over here.
He talking about 0-3. I'm like, hold on.
I'm still going Packers though, bro.
I'm gonna take the 49ers. Just because y'all all took the Packers, I'm gonna take the 49ers. That's because
this ain't the NFC Championship, so I'm gonna pick the Packers.
He trying to jump.
The problem is, can really ill afford to lose this game. After the off season he had and all this shit he went through, and the regular season he had with COVID, and everybody hating on him, he cannot lose this game to this team, to this quarterback, and this early. He can't be one and done. But man, even saying all that, I'll take Jimmy G. I'm gonna throw up.
Y'all don't know how to get Kinshay. Y'all don't know how to get Kinshay. I ain't gonna change. Y'all gotta ride the.
I'm riding the Packers, bro.
And then y'all gotta pop him on certain look. Y'all gotta pop him when in his heart into it. Like when he gonna pick the Rams or the Bills. That's when you kill him.
Oh no!
But you ride.
But you ride his way. Have all different picks this week. I know that for a fact.
You don't know shit for a fact because I still don't know one pick to tell me out of them.
The first 2 picks we had been different.
Who you got? Who you got this game?
I do not know. We finna get this, and I'm going last. I'm going
like y'all. The Packers. Talk about the
I
Packers.
got the
Game.
Packers.
Yeah, the Packers. Okay, I thought you
I
switched.
got the Packers. I got the Packers.
I got the Packers. So far it's Cincy. Me and Big Man got Cincy. Titans, Jamal and No, and then Packers full sweep except for Jamal. He got the 49ers. So if the Titans and 49ers
Yeah, I
win,
know
Jamal
who I'm
looking
picking on
good.
Getting pretty.
So y'all go ahead, man. Y'all get it out the way. Y'all both going Tampa, right?
Y'all know I'm Tampa. It's easy.
For sure.
So go ahead. So go ahead.
This might
You picking Tampa?
this might be a blowout. This might get ugly. I ain't gonna lie. I think Tom Brady might baby back to you. I ain't gonna lie. This might get ugly.
Tom Brady looks so good, man.
This might get ugly. This might get ugly.
I tell you what,
I can see them pick sixes that dude been doing.
Tampa gonna catch them hoes and take off.
Hey, Tom Brady finna have boys out here.
Listen,
pumped up.
No, but if you pick Tampa Bay, I'm picking Tampa Bay. I'm gonna just let you know. I'm not gonna be the only person picking the Rams, but if you pick the Rams, I'm gonna ride with you, bro. So, I'm gonna let you go first, Nose. I don't even want to hear Jamal talk. He going Tampa. So,
I can't say my pick.
Go ahead.
Peter.
I think it's a little disrespectful to even think. This is like when Matt Stafford was going up to play the Packers, and niggas was like, I don't know who's gonna win. Nigga, are you drunk? Matt Stafford can't beat the Packers in Lambeau. He got too many fucking bad memories up there. And now you think the greatest quarterback ever is going to lose to a nigga who just won his first playoff game?
Come on, yeah. It's easy. It's not even a thing about it.
Matt Stafford had a good game last week, and he didn't have to do much, but the things he did do, he did well. If you think that the Cardinals and the Bucks are the same proposition, you are out of your fucking mind, especially in Tampa. No, man. Tom's gonna tell that, and the defense is good, and they missed Tristan Wirfs, and they might have missed another nigga. Tom will figure it. Yeah, Tom will figure it out. I don't give a fuck who they miss. Mike out there, Gronk gonna be there, and some other niggas gonna fill in. Tom will figure it out.
I think Jamal just picked my pick for me.
Tom will figure it out. And I can't if the game is on the line, unless you think the Rams is gonna beat the fuck out of the Bucks, which is I'm not going there. When the game on the line, Matthew Stafford, he gonna throw a pick, bro.
He just do a game winner last week, 2 weeks ago.
What? 2 weeks ago he lost. What are you talking about? 2 weeks ago he lost. He threw a game loser. 2 weeks ago.
The one to Odell. The one to Odell that week.
No, he did.
They lost the game.
No. He did his job in regulation. His defense didn't get him a stop with 1 minute and 10 seconds left, brother. And then he threw the game losing pick. He threw a game losing pick.
I called that one. With the game on the line, I'm not taking Matt Stafford over Tom Brady. I can't. I could take Aaron Rodgers over him. I could take Josh Allen over Tom Brady. I could take Pat over Tom Brady. I cannot take Matthew Stafford over Tom Brady. I can't.
So let me ask you this: if Matthew Stafford beats Tom Brady, I don't want to hear nothing about the.
Oh no! If he beat Tom Brady,
no, Disney ain't got to win a Super Bowl. Remember, you know how they work.
No. But first of all, he does have to win the Super Bowl because that's why they brought him there. That's not come on, stop. They traded 2 firsts and their quarterback for that. They have to win the Super Bowl. Knock it off.
They traded that to not be limited at the quarterback position, not necessarily to win.
And then first it was he wouldn't make playoffs. Then he wouldn't win a playoff game.
It was a division.
Listen, no.
It was winning
He won his playoff game. Listen, everybody pick the Bucks and call it a day. He won his little playoff game.
He ain't never won. He ain't never 240 pack. Touchdown pass.
Let's not overcook it. Let's not overcook it. He won his playoff game. Me and Jamal was wrong about that. He made the playoffs, won his division. Hey man, he's cool. He's good. Okay, he's not trash. It's over.
I never said it's trash.
It's over with.
I just said
it's over with. But it's over with. Man. It's over with.
Okay. Y'all just made my pick for me. So Novi, you want to go?
Make your pick.
Go ahead, Novi.
Pick against Tom Brady.
It's not an easy pick. It's not as hard as last week.
Easy.
It's not as hard as the game we just picked before, but I'm gonna go with the Rams, and it's not because I'm going quarterback versus quarterback. It's not that. I'm going with that roster. I mean, they're not injury prone. Not injury prone. They're not hurt. Like
No,
the Bucks are great, but they're not full strength. The person that can make a difference in this game,
You just don't like the
living.
Bucks because you picked the Eagles over the Bucks too.
Yeah, I'm wrong as fuck for that. I'm wrong as fuck for that.
he said I'm wrong.
I'm wrong as fuck. But like I said, I don't want to bet against Tom Brady because I did that all last year.
Yeah,
and I was wrong. Every game I was
our
wrong.
lesson.
I'm a pain freak, bro. So I'm picking the Rams because like their best O lineman is out. But I think playoff Lenny, if he come to play, I might be wrong as hell because when he playing well. But because he could have played last week against the Eagles. But I'm gonna still go with the Rams, man. I feel like they can get it done. They have Jalen on there, kind of cancel out Mike.
I think Mikey have a good game too.
He probably gonna have a good game. But if Jalen following,
Jalen
they be having.
I think Mikey having a good game. I don't care if Jalen following. I think Mikey having a good game.
Okay. You done, Lovey?
I'm done. I'm going Rams, baby.
All right. My
Rams by 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
No, 2 TDs.
It's locked in.
I write it down, bro, because if you win, then I give you flowers, bro. But my heart is telling me to pick the Rams, man. And Big Man said it, man. He said y'all gotta know how to beat Kenny. He said you gotta pick him where it's personal, man. And my heart is telling me Rams because I know that the New Orleans Saints have always gave Tom Brady fits, and what they did was they was able to get after him. And if you're an immobile quarterback, the worst kind of pressure is right up the middle. They got the best defensive tackle in the league, the best defensive player in the league, and Aaron Donald. Oh man, but my brain is telling me do not bet against that bad man in Tampa. That 44-year-old dragon sling, bad mother, shut your mouth. But I think I'm going to do it. This is another line that I don't like. Tampa Bay is favored by 3. I think that this should be close to the Kansas City line, which is Kansas City by 1.5. But I'm going to take the Rams here, and it's solely off of what we catch them. It is solely off of what.
Man, Tom Brady threw the ball 55 times and had 1.
This is where I get them.
First time they played.
This is where I catch them. This is where I call.
Had 1 what?
1 TD. 55 times, 1 touchdown.
So now I got to catch you in another game. You're going to bet. Okay.
We played regular season, bro, already. We seen
this is where I catch
Hey, the Chiefs beat the Bucks in the regular season last year, man.
Yeah, they got their ass beaten Super Bowl.
Yeah, they had scored touchdowns.
Hey, exactly. Thank you for my point.
But
sorry, ass Chiefs.
It's not that I think
Cowboys
that Matthew Stafford is better.
Texans too.
It's not that I think
y'all since 1996.
That was the first team eliminated, bitch.
Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't. We got the 3rd pick. Texans got more playoffs.
That was the first team
since 1996.
eliminated.
We wasn't a team till 2002. Y'all had
exactly. And y'all still. What do y'all have to prove? What do y'all have to show for it?
The same thing as y'all.
Exactly. Y'all ain't.
We're a way better organization than Texans. Because of that.
On the same boat. Y'all on the left. We on the right. We both paddling.
We got 4 playoff wins. Y'all got 3 since we came into existence.
Where y'all Super Bowls at? We don't got none since y'all came.
Oh, here you go.
We don't got none. We don't got no Super Bowls since y'all came in the league. So do y'all.
And more playoff games. And they got more playoff wins.
So do the goddamn Bengals.
Bengals do not. Bengals just won their first playoff game in 50 years, no man. Or 40 years, something like that.
But I'm gonna go to Rams, man, and it's simply, man, it's not because I think that it's not that I think that Matthew Stafford is better than Tom Brady. I'm just going with everything else around them, man. That brand of football that the Rams played last week, it was beautiful. That's the brand of football that I wanted them to play when Matthew Stafford got there.
And
so I'm going. Yeah, man, Von Miller was playing good. OBJ played good because if they play, if Tampa Bay do that single coverage shit with Dean and it's on OBJ, it's gonna be a long night for that brother. And that's the matchup that I'm hoping to exploit, and that's the matchup that I'm thinking is going to give the Rams victory. So remember I said that OBJ versus Dean, that's the matchup to exploit, and that's the matchup that is going to get the Rams the victory.
And
Okay,
do you know that
too?
Matt Stafford was on a streak of throwing nothing but 2 picks every week?
Yeah.
Until last week, huh?
Yeah, man.
I think he back to throwing 2 this
Because
week.
I always forget about Cooper Kupp, bro. Like, he there too. It ain't just OBJ. Like,
oh yeah. And Austin and Tyler Higbee had a great game too. And Cam Akers 6 months removed from the kidney injury. He's running that ball.
just stick to the game plan, run the ball.
I think Matt Stafford's gonna just get put in a spin cycle. They finna have
Tom Brady. I said all them names. All I can think of is Tom Brady. That's the name I'm thinking of.
But speaking of Tom Brady, let's get to the third best quarterback in the league. And
Josh Allen.
Let's Kansas City and Buffalo, man. The game of the week, the last game of the divisional round. For a chance to play at the AFC Championship, man. Me and Jamal we was playing a game earlier this week, and he said this is the first time that I think that the Chiefs can actually lose a game. And he said that this is the AFC Championship game, and I got to agree with the brother. I'm gonna go first. I got the Buffalo Bills going to the Super Bowl. I think that they can beat the Kansas City Chiefs this year, and solely because of their passing secondary. And I think Josh Allen is going to string together these 2 games and bring it on home. I got it being a good one, man. I got it being a shootout. So I'm gonna go 34-30, Buffalo Bills. Yeah. 34-30. Jamal, you wanna give how much you got Kansas City winning by? We do have you was right. You said we're gonna have all 4.
Yeah, all 4 gonna be different. I knew that.
This is gonna be bad for somebody.
Yeah, give me Kansas City by 11. The first game is a mirage. Niggas gonna fall for it. Niggas gonna look at the stats from that game. Don't do it. Chris Jones didn't play. Ward didn't play. What's his name? The nigga from we got from the Steelers.
Dupree?
Melvin Ingram.
Melvin
Ingram wasn't on the team. And that's when our whole defense changed when we got him. And Daniel Sorensen was on the field. There'll be a lot less of that shit going on this game. That game was marred by busted coverages that we had on defense and a lot of nonsense plays on offense. As I said earlier, the way that the tertiary, like the third option niggas have evolved into this Kansas City offense is a complete difference. That's why they're going to take off on this game. And I think Willie Gay is uniquely the type of nigga that we can use to spy on Josh Allen. Nick Bolton is fast, but he's not quick enough to do it. Hitchens is too old, and he's like a downhill linebacker. But Willie Gay is the dude who he's not finna run stride for stride with Josh Allen or nothing like crazy like that. But if there's somebody on the team who can spy Josh Allen with size and speed, it's not gonna be no safety, it's not gonna be no corner, it's not gonna be a DN. It's probably gonna be Willie Gay spying them. And I just think, man, Chris Jones is gonna fuck up that interior offensive line, bro. They literally didn't have to see him in the first game. Chris Jones and Melvin Ingram and Frank Clark. I like the pass rush is going to be fierce. And I just don't see – I think Josh Allen's going to be back on – like, I think he's going to be doing some stupid shit this game. Like taking 15-yard sacks like he did the last time they played in the playoffs. Just because he thinks he can just throw niggas off and he keeps trying and you just go down. I like the fact that a lot of people – and Kinshay said something that I don't know if a lot of y'all caught. The line this week is 1.5. When this line opened, it was 2.5. When the line opened on Sunday, it was 2.5, which means this shit switched a full point in 2 days because so many people are betting on the Bills and so many people are betting money on the Bills, like a lot of money. So, and that's the only way to get the point to move that much in a day. So, A lot of people are counting the Chiefs out. A lot of people saying that this is Josh Allen's time, and and a lot of people saying crazy shit that just you can prove factually wrong. Like Josh Allen has been better than Pat Mahomes for the past 2 years. Chris Sims said that on Twitter today.
Chris Sims, don't use Chris Sims, brother. Chris Sims got on here and said,
it ain't just Chris.
He said Tua Tagovailoa was better than I can't remember. He says wild crap about.
But it ain't just him. Marcellus Wiley get on TV every day and say that Josh Allen and Herbert are more talented and better, and everything's better than Patrick Mahomes. Like, the crazy thing is that I just want to say this and I'll be done. Patrick Mahomes had to win the MVP and the Super Bowl to even be in the conversation with the great quarterbacks in the league. For all the other niggas to get in Patrick Mahomes' stratosphere, all they had to do was have a decent season. That's like, and it's so crazy to me because every time when Pat was doing what he was doing, all we heard was pump the brakes, slow down, pump the brakes, slow down, pump the brakes, slow down. Now that Pat's up there, it doesn't take nothing for anybody to get up there with him. So the niggas ain't got to win the Super Bowl. You ain't got to win the MVP. You ain't got to do none of that. You just have to have a good year. Not even better than Pat. Just have a good year. So we'll see. I got the Chiefs by 11. I really can't fucking wait.
That was one of your most modest Kansas City takes, and I liked it. But I just want to say you said something, and I just want to rebuttal it real quick, and then I'll let Novian get to his. You said that Chris Jones and all of those guys didn't play.
Chris Jones didn't play. Melvin Ingram on the team.
Did they? How did those guys play against Josh? What's his name? Herbert? Did they play against
Justin Herbert?
Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow. Oh yeah, did they play? Yeah.
Okay, that's all I want to say. But I'm saying this is the
defense turn up in the playoffs, though. You know that. So
the defense. Now the Chiefs defense. I said that a while back. I said that last year. I said when they set their mind to stop something, they usually stop it. But this defense was. I said when everybody was saying his defense was good, when everybody was saying his defense was this and that, I was just saying that they was just playing a bunch of mediocre quarterbacks, and when the rubber meets the road, I think that they'll get exposed by an elite quarterback. But I'm just really nervous that Josh Allen might be inconsistent, but I'm gonna pick him. Big No, talk to me. Who you got? Kansas City or Buffalo Bills?
I got the Bills. I got the Bills because I'm not just going off last week because they look great, but I just got a feeling that they remember this team. This is a team they lost to. This is the AFC Championship. Whoever win this game will go on to Super Bowl. And I just remember after that game when the Kansas City won, Stephon Diggs waited outside. He watched them celebrate.
He'll be out there again.
He did that, and I think that will keep them hungry. As long as they stay hungry, I think they can. I think this might be a blowout. I like teams that play hungry in the playoffs. And I mean,
don't you think the team getting blown out earlier this year is going like that has a different effect on it? Chiefs not coming into the game confident like we can smash.
But I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. Both teams probably over 35 points. But I don't know. Patrick Mahomes averages like 35 points a game in the playoffs, and the Kansas City is great, but team wise, I'm going to pick Buffalo to do it, to win a game.
Love it. Big Man, you picking Kansas City? I already know it, but let's get to it. Run me down. Why are you picking Kansas City?
I just trust Pat in the playoffs. I think it's gonna be a good game, high scoring game. I think the Chiefs will win 38 to 31.
Oh, that's the game I get, bro. Oh my God, that's gonna be a great
high scoring game. I just trust Pat more than I trust Josh at the end of the day.
Jamal, give me a score prediction, Jamal. You said Kansas City by 11. Okay, my bad.
No, well, the actual score, I say 35-24.
I wouldn't be happy with that, but that's a good one. No, we ain't saying a blowout.
I just think the Bills gonna score a little bit.
I don't want to say a blowout. I'm gonna say, like I said, it's gonna be a high score game. Winner probably have 40.
Yeah.
The loser
believe that.
30s.
Ooh, that's gonna be a great game. I can't wait to watch it, man. It's a lot of football, man, and we gonna be
See,
here.
that's when y'all supposed to get Kinshay.
I definitely feel for the trap, big man. So we'll see, man. It's gonna make for a great show next week, man. I can't wait. Either I'm gonna be a lot wrong or a lot right. So let's hope I'm right. But man, oh man, this is going to be a good week of football, man. I can't wait. Hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all enjoyed the show with us. The Cowboys out of there, so we can be free and we can do our thing.
Oh God, I can watch football again.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. For real.
We can just sit back and enjoy the game, get excited, get out butterflies.
You can watch the game and you have to get worried about getting text messages. People calling you. Mama and my daddy calling me during the game. That's why I had to exit out everything, bro. I had to leave all group messages. I had to put my phone do not disturb.
Got to.
Yeah, I had to do that. I damn near turn my phone off when I was watching the game.
I don't blame you, brother. I don't blame you. But we appreciate it. We appreciate y'all for listening. We appreciate y'all for the support. We thank y'all. We hope y'all enjoyed all the Cowboy slander. All the Kinshay is right. We need to start doing a segment of what Kinshay was right, because God lead. That's all I do. And when the Kansas City get their ass beat, I might bring the shades. I might bring the shades in the road back.
I got something for you next week. I got a surprise for you next week.
Yeah, I might be. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a little. We gonna see, man. It's gonna be some good. And the records are definitely won't be the same after this week. So it's gonna be some good football. We appreciate y'all for watching.
We all three tied.
Y'all three tied.
Yeah, we tied.
Yeah,
but no, I think you out of there with that. I think no out of there.
What game though?
With the Rams pick. I think the Rams gonna hurt you. I think the Bills gonna hurt you. Yeah, I think that's gonna hurt you. I think it's gonna hurt you.
y'all over the head with them two.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hurt.
One of them to win. If I can get one of them to win.
But Jamal, you picked against Cincinnati because you're so scared of Joe Burrow.
The Titans beat them too. Titans beat them worse. Titans blew the Chiefs out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you're not scared of Ron Tannehill. You're not scared of Ron.
You're not scared of Joe Burrow. They was down 14.
You scared of Joe Burrow. And they came back and won. So you could be up 14 and you still could be shivering in your boots over there.
In Cincinnati.
You scared of Jamar Chase.
In Cincinnati. Not Narrowhead. I'm not scared of fucking Joe Burrow.
You'll see him AFC Championship.
We're gonna see.
Hey, look, if Macaulay Culkin win this week, then we'll see him in Arrowhead next week.
You see cousin Joe.
Little Home Alone.
I don't think Joe bought that. I'll tell you.
Oh shit!
It's random TV.
Was that a bill or a baby?
No,
that's TV.
It's TV.
Oh, this nigga dropped the baby. I said, Jesus.
Hey, no, whenever you want to play, man, on that Mad, I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta pick the Cowboys though. You pick the 49ers and I'll play you on Mad.
I'm picking the Rams.
Oh yeah, I'll get you out of there. Oh yeah, I'll get you
y'all
out
have
of
a great day. We thank y'all for this. We thank y'all for watching. Continue to support us at 3_thumbs. We appreciate the love and the support. Keep running it up. We'll be here for you to give you more content. We out of here, baby.
Call them money.
Love.
Oh, we still streaming. Let me stop this.